What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with AB Investments. I know you're probably looking at this corner of this eye and the corner of this eye. It's allergy season coming back, and I already have allergies to pets, to cats and dog dander, and I unfortunately have 4 of them at home. So I take a pill every morning, but with the spring and the pollen here, Cincinnati is the second worst in the country. Can you believe it? Yeah, the things that AB got to go through, right? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that Super Bowl game yesterday, because the market was just like it. I know, you Eagle fans. That's what that statement was for you. Um, you for some odd reason it felt like they had to give the NFL's poster child the Super Bowl, and the win. But anyways, I'm not gonna debate about that call or whatever. I'm not a Eagles fan. You all know this. So I'm not even a KC fan also as well. But by all means, speaking of the market being like the Super Bowl yesterday, we've seen that this morning. I mean, corruption today was probably on one of the all-time highs. AMC had higher volume in the morning, pre-market hours, than the SPY. You heard that right. If you trade a lot and you trade the SPY a lot, you know that is a rare occasion, if not very rare, like the rarest occasion of occasions. One thing I want to let everybody know: if you haven't watched the live from yesterday, please go ahead and do so. And share the video. I understand it's about 2 hours long, but it was 2 hours of explaining what we've been going through and what we're going through and what we're about to go through, to the best of my knowledge. At the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor, as each guy or woman or YouTube entertainer would say, but it's basically a formality just to say that basically we're protecting ourselves. But you could come off and come with a lot of information and a lot of things that you could add to your own arsenal in order for you to obviously make a better, more informed decision on your own personal investments, because ultimately the decision is yours. Now, one thing I want everybody to know: if you have went to watch the live, thank you, appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up, and I'm not going to ask anybody to subscribe, but the thumbs up at least gets it to move within the community so that people can see the point of view that I'm making in that live, because there's many of them, and specifically calling out each time we jumped up or ripped. In the past at least year, I've always called every pump how it will end if we don't pass certain resistances, and if we pass those certain resistances, it would be the pump of all pumps. However, it all ended correctly. Man, I can see the reflection of my own eyes in the camera, and it's wow. I definitely gotta go get some eye drops. Promise, AB is not getting stoned. It is allergies. You can hear it in my voice. So with that being said, the biggest thing you're gonna have to watch out for tomorrow, and if you're doing any day trades or anything, you might want to halt until you get the CPI data, because it comes out tomorrow. Now, most of the pre-estimates from banks and all that have came out kind of today. You're seeing some of them, but they're all over the place. So the Feds are going to come out. The one key point about CPI data that you got to know is that now the new format of measuring it is technically rigging the whole system. So instead of it being weighted by the last 2 years, over the past 2 years, now it's done only over the past year or so. So therefore, you're going to get different numbers that are most likely going to be not even reflective to the actual economy. What do the Feds get out of it? What do the economy get out of it? We shall see. Key things to know for any people who play the SPY in here and all that stuff: you got to remember your biggest resistance or to break is going to be the 422 level. That's going to be the level to break that will confirm your next leg up. Reaching 418 possibility based on whatever Jerome Powell comes out to say tomorrow, that's inevitable, or it could be pumped up to the 418 level, but the 422 is your next resistance any big leg ups, because right now you're only 1% away or even less from 418. That's not a leg up, my humble opinion. The market did that today. The next leg up is if after you break that 422, then you could talk about bull movement and ripping up to the higher. If not, again, this is all in my humble opinion. If not, I don't see that happening. I think that something's going to happen tomorrow where Powell comes out and says something that will most likely spook the markets, because he will say something along the course of saying, hey, inflation looks like it's getting a little bit hotter. We're going to keep that in the back of our head on our next rate hike. And if he says that, even if they don't up the rate hike next time, just by saying that, automatically the markets are going to react, and you're going to see the big daddy red coming down. So be safe, understand what's coming, and with red or with green, there's always opportunities. So be the opportunist who have some dry powder on the side to take care of everything. With that being said, stay strong, hold. I almost used a friend's line phrase, so I caught myself before I did. What can I say? It sounds very good, and you know who you are. With that being said, everyone, have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow on the battleground. Much love, AB Investments.